Check one, two, check one, two, check one, two, check one, two. What is up, guys? Your riddles, your boy Kagi, back at it again with a new video. In this video, I bring you Sipher. Ladies and gentlemen, brand new Moba is looking absolutely insane. I love the artwork of this Moba. I've been part of this Moba for a little bit now, but I never made a video because I wanted to make sure that this game was gonna have a future, and I think it's going to have a future, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a paid actor, and yes, my voice is a little bit gone because I've been in Universal Studios, but you know, I gotta work no matter where I'm at, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Let's actually play the trailer. The teaser is looking insane, and then I'm gonna go into some details and a future sale that is coming very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go right into it after this teaser. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's break it down very, very easy for you guys. So the first characters that they sold were called Inu characters. These are playable characters in game, and you can see right here they got it on OpenSea. It was 10k characters, and now they're gonna come out with another 10k characters. So there is 4 races that you can actually participate in as part of this game. So the first one was already sold 10k characters. The second one is this one coming up right here. The Nico characters is coming in, I think, 10 days and 6 hours. So it's gonna be absolutely insane. Now some people might say, yeah, but that's too many characters. I actually disagree. With this type of games, a MOBA, you actually need characters for the game to be scalable. I believe there's also going to be breeding at some point in the future, but there's something else to this game that I'm really not sure yet how that's gonna work. So the first phase is gonna be obviously a MOBA, but it's also gonna have some type of adventure mode and also some type of land. So let's read right here. So if you read right here, it says Sipher is an ambitious casual fighting and exploration game with an end game goal of creating an open world social experience built on the Ethereum blockchain. So imagine if Brawl Stars, to put an example, also had an open world where you can actually socialize in an MMO kind of style type of thing, but you also fight other players in the MOBA style. So that would be actually insane if they pull this off, and I believe they're gonna pull it off. At the beginning I was a little bit like, okay, because at the beginning this website didn't look good at all. It was just kind of one of those websites. Of course, I've seen bad websites before, and games actually come out of that stage where the website looks trash and the game actually comes out and it's good. Or the project kind of evolves, is what I'm trying to say, because not many games have been out. But still, they actually, I talked to the devs at the beginning. I was like, look, that website is not, I don't like it. You know, there's not a lot of information. It's not easy to comprehend what you guys are trying to do. And right away, they went to work. Not because of me. They probably already had it in mind, but they told me, yeah, we're working on the website and kind of switching everything up. And you can see that in this demo, I mean, it looks absolutely insane. So this is one of the other characters that are going to be sold right here, the Buru character, which is kind of like a bull. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I imagine it's also going to be 10k in the future. And then there's another one that I just found out right here reading through this. You got the Buru, you got the Neko, which is the one that has been sold in 10 days. This one was already sold, the Inu, and this one, the Tori, which I haven't seen. I have not seen what character is this. But the point is that let's just say like 40,000 characters are going to come out, and then I believe there's going to be breeding as well. So that's going to be really, really cool, and we're going to see, you know, a different game, a different type of game, because I've never seen something like this where, you know, a MOBA can also be something kind of an open world. That's going to be sick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's jump into the roadmap real quick. As you can see right here, we got the Cypherian Surge. In September, they sold this characters right here. As you can see, 10k characters. I bought them at 0.14 in the secondary market. I did not buy it in mint. Like I told you guys, I wasn't really, you know, I was kind of like sketched out a little bit, like, is this something good or not? And then as I talked to the developers, I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a few. And they're delivering. I like the teaser. I mean, it's just a teaser, but still, man, like, a lot of these games don't even have that kind of teaser. And I seen in the past few months after I talked to them, like past month, how much they have built, changed the website, came out with a teaser. There's a bunch of things on Discord as well. You can see the development of the game as well on Discord. And like I said, the style of the game where it's a MOBA and there's also going to be open world and land, I mean, that's going to be pretty cool. I want to see how that's going to play out. But the next sell, like I said, is the Nico characters. They're going to come out in 10 days. And then right here, we can see in October, introduction of the Neko website and minting mechanics. Then we have World of Cypheria comic series, introduction of cyber community program, a spaceship loot. Then in January, we're gonna have another cell, which is a Cypher Buru, 10,000 playable characters, the ones that come out right here on the actual teaser, ladies and gentlemen. And then we got Cypherian Flight, the Cypher Tori, 10,000 more playable characters. So there, yeah, there's going to be 40,000 characters, ladies and gentlemen. Then there's going to be the PvP gameplay demo in April, May of 2022. Launch of Cypherian Adventure MVP, which is minimum viable product, which is PvE, a co-op dungeon game mode. That is fucking sick. And then we got the Cypheria Land, World of Cypheria comic series, launch of ranked PvE leaderboards, launch of crafting features, very, very important for a player-owned economy, launch of PvE guild wars, launch of Cypherian Brawl, PvP and online battle arena game mode, which is, you know, probably like the MOBA type of Brawl Stars type of thing, release of information on Cypheria Land. And then in December 2022, we're going to have the launch of the Cypherian Land. Then on January 2023 and beyond, we're going to have launch of Cypheria Worlds, regular release of new in-game NFT content. Now, this is going to be really, really cool, honestly. I never seen something like this. This is going to be, hopefully, a game that we can play for a long time to come. All right, so let's go right here into the world and let's see how the game kind of works, right? You got the use of funds. Okay, we're not really interested in that. I mean, yes and no, but yeah. Game characters, moon base station is purposely built as a base of exploration and expeditions with facilities supporting our ciphers for all kind of activities such as mercenary guild, crafting stations, bar, hall of fame, and more. Trading at Bazaar. Along with gameplay, commerce will be at the heart of Cypheria. Players will play various roles in contributing to the in-game economy. Various professions will be planned for non-fighting mechanics where players can become architects, modelers for in-game buildings, materials, and equipment. Players can then trade these items on the Bazaar, Cypheria's dedicated marketplace, or any other marketplace of their choice. This is the most important one for me. Land ownership. What does that mean? Land ownership, control of the land on the newly constructed blocks will be a key goal for all ciphers. Nodes and tiles will be available for capture by the daring first adventurers to establish the facilities and buildings that will form the backbone of commerce of Cypheria. So if you have a land, it looks like you're gonna be able to establish some kind of business in that land that is obviously related in the game's economy. So, all right, let's jump into the gameplay. Meaningful end game content, strongly focused with players in mind and community generated content. Cypher is built around the philosophy of casual to start, hard to master. Casual to start, fun to play, hard to master, and will feature challenging endgame PvE, PvP, a living economy, and much more. This is very, very important for a game to have PvE and an immersive storyline, like it says right here. Cypher has a deep story to be told. You'll face tough challenges, meet vastly different races and characters, all with their stories to be discovered, and make new friends when you venture forth discovering new worlds. Classes and skills. Progression in Cypher is based on advancing your characters and their skills. Each class type has its own associated skills, and so the other RPG elements will like crafting and researching blueprints that will give you new skills to players. Expedition mechanics. The Sipher and Search are to gather the required resources and establish key nodes for the construction of world block genesis. Players can send their characters on expeditions. Expeditions are quests that will take time to complete, and they will have a chance to bring back resources and rewards. The type of rewards are determined by where the character is sent, but the amount of each resource received may vary slightly. This looks this mechanic right here sounds a little bit like an automatic mechanic, something like a clicker in that sense, like that mechanic, like you send your characters to get resources, which is not bad. It's not bad, right? Apart from the PvE, like sending your characters into some type of expedition to get resources, and then those resources then you can sell it in the market or use them to build more things and crafting and stuff like that. And of course you got the PvE and the PvP, where of course you're going to be able to also earn resources. Now what I would like to really know how this world is going to work. Like, it's going to be MMORPG type of thing, like you're going to be walking around and hanging out with players. That's going to be sick, man. That's going to be sick. I actually told Sipher that there's a game that is an MMORPG, and it's a very cyberpunk type of game from like top-down view, and I feel like this game, these characters can actually become that in the future. This is not an NFT game, and I'll show you guys what it is, and you guys tell me if this is something you guys would like to see in this type of game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as an example of what this Sipher game can become, imagine if you have a mobile-like game like Brawl Stars, but on top of that you also got some type of MMORPG where you can actually go explore like different worlds and stuff like that. And this game right here is called Corepunk. It's not an NFT game, it's a traditional game, but I really like this concept. So right here, imagine you're choosing your Cypherian Surge, and you choose your Cypherian and then you go on an adventure. This looks absolutely amazing, and I think Sipher has this style. As you can see, it's very similar, right? It has that cyberpunky style, and as you can see, look at this MMO. I totally love the look of this. So imagine you go explore the world, you know, kill monsters with your friends and stuff like that. You get resources, and then those resources you can use it to craft weapons, to craft armor, and that you can use it in the MOBA as well. So it is connected. And imagine owning land here as well. This could be an absolute banger of the game if Sipher actually goes this route, right? And it looks like they're going that route, right? You see, you have the PvE, you got the land, you got expeditions and stuff like that. So if they're thinking of this is not an easy task. It's not an easy task to actually go MMORPG. It's not easy. It's not easy. But they do have co-op. They do have co-op. So they're already thinking about how can you, put players together and go into co-op mode in PvE at least. And I know making an MMORPG is not an easy task. It's not an easy task, but I really feel like this can actually be introduced in the Sipher game in a very I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like it's right. I just feel like it's right, and it would be absolutely insane. Look at how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful. Resources right here. Imagine you could sell those resources, trade it, and imagine this trading post is owned by a player, right? It's owned by a guild. It would just be absolutely insane. It would be absolutely insane. And then it has a competitive mode, which would be the Moba, Brawl Star type of thing. Insane in my opinion. If that actually happens, we would have to see. I would have to bring the developers to actually understand what is the future of this game after the MOBA, because you got the MOBA, but then you have the land, and how is that gonna work? How is it gonna look? I'm interested. Very interested. Now, let's close this video out real quick with Sipher securing $6.8 million in seed round. That is really good. It was secured, of course, by companies that I know very well. I know Hash has been part of many companies. If we actually go to the Hash website, so as you can see right here in the Hash website, they have invested in so many games from the beginning. Well, like, this is one of the first companies that went into the sandbox. Like, I've been knowing about this for like 2 years now. They have gone into so many games. These people are absolutely insane. I think they even got into Axie Infinity as well. As you can see, many projects. Icon, this is not a game, but it's a blockchain. Cosmos, EOS, it's so many things. And let me see if I can find Axie Infinity as well here. I know that you see They got Decentraland, Mythical Games, which is Blancos. They got the Sandbox, Axie Infinity. This one I don't know very well. Let me see if there's any other that I know. Terra Virtua, I know. Let me see. They got so many games. So this is good. This is a premium company, and they know what they're doing. So if you see that name in any investment, you know there's something good going on, most likely. Now you also got Alameda Research, of course. Premium investors. You got Yield Guild Games, of course, Gabby and the Guild, premium as well. Who else? We got Delphi Digital, which helped Axie Infinity create their tokenomics, and premium investors as well. And then the other ones I've seen around. I don't know them very well, but I can tell you that this is premium. This is good. This is a good look for Sipher, and I'm all in. I'm all in on this game, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. I would recommend you guys get a few characters, right? Get a few characters. Some of them use them for to resell. That's what I usually do. Not really a recommendation. That's what I'm going to do, and that's what I already did. I have like 10 characters already that I bought in secondary market, and some of them I'm gonna flip them because I flip NFTs, and some of them I'm gonna keep for the future of the game. So that's how I go about things, and I recommend you guys do the same. Do the same thing. I keep saying recommending, but I'm not really recommending. You guys do whatever you guys want. You guys know me. You do you, I do me, and this is pretty much it. Guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next video.